an e-bike, like a Suron type electric bike. Short distance, a helmet was provided. In fact, the helmet's in the exhibit picture, so it's strange that there was an insistence by Taylor that there's no helmet.
Well, that child is.
So, yeah, I get it. It looks like Taylor Frankie wants to complain that her ex is doing risky behaviors with their small child. Yeah, 2-year-old is really small. Yeah, my reaction to this is judges are not very good judges of certain things. And I'm not saying this judge is doing a bad job of this. I do tend to think a 2-year-old doesn't need to be on a motorcycle or an e-bike or anything like that. But also, what judges are there to do is follow the law. And so the law says parents are going to decide what is or isn't good and appropriate conduct for their child. Now here, I think the big failing of the dad is failing to appreciate that you have a child custody order. You have a child custody situation, right? You're not getting along with mom. Don't do risky things. Don't do them for the safety of your child, one, but I get it. I'm a dad too, right? We're going to do some things that are going to expose that child to some risk, and they're going to be better for it most of the time. But don't, like, the dad needs to, like, curtail this risk-taking behavior with mom. Otherwise, he's going to be paying lots of attorney's fees to go to court over dumb stuff like, should the child be taken away from dad? Because I'm sure that's what she did. I'm sure she filed to say, dad shouldn't have any possession and access of this child because look what he's done. He's tried to put this child on a motorbike, and I just think this is going to hurt my child. And yeah, if you were to ride, daily on a motorbike with a 2-year-old child, you're probably going to hurt that child at some point. It's risky behaviors. But in the right circumstance, you might see a happily married couple and dad's putting the 2-year-old on a bike and nobody cares, right? That's just how it is. But somebody's going to care if there's a child custody case and order or whatever. So the mud's on his face at this time, and it's kind of his fault. Now, maybe he's doing something that's completely reasonable for dad. Well, I wouldn't call it completely reasonable, but it's not that bad. Let's just call it that. But under the circumstance, he shouldn't be doing that stuff.